6,485 messages and comments wondering if I'm dead. I ain't dead. Don't get me wrong. I ain't piss pants that there's a bunch of hillbillies wondering if I'm dead or not. I'm just genuinely surprised that there's a bunch of you minty hillbillies that actually give a sweet peddlers. Thanks, fellas. So this is how she all began. Dallas over at Single Drive calls me up. He said, hey, Peg and Leg, you cripple. You want to go to Florida? I said, what are we doing down in Florida? And he said, oh, well, Peg and Legging. It's, you know, go to a tow show, maybe go see NASA, all kinds of stuff down there. And you know, beer's cheap. So, as if that wasn't inspiration enough to get this old cripple in gear, it was well, this is what was happening before we left. Willard, what are you covered in? What? It's April 16th. What are you covered in? What is that? Fuck this, I'm going to Florida. That's the one?
Look, everybody is looking at your gut. It's fucking huge. Let's just get this over with. Look, everybody take a good fucking look.
See you later, Pakistan. I got the Dynasty in at the shop getting a footprint gas pedal installed, so I stole this pile. Mopar. A no car. Mopar.
You want to curb the wheel right off?
Oh, I curb the fuck out of these wheels. Alright, so we got to Florida. We had to rent a car. I didn't want no R2-D2 fucking electric dildo pile of shit, so they rented us a V8 Dodge. The electrical was fucked and the steering was a nightmare. Alright, we've been in the Dodge for 5 minutes, and the steering, look at the alignment on it. It's already fucked. D discount speed shop. D speed shop? 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 Alright, so the plan was head down to old fucking Florida, hit up a tow show, and fiddle fuck around in the meantime. Well, I'm a big old fan of the red, white, and blue. I fucking love America. And what's more fucking American than NASA?
What, do you own space? No, NASA does.
NASA?
Rocket people, perhaps you've heard of them?
Check it out. Fucking NASA.
It's NASA.
Fucked up, Ricky.
Look at that. I got goosebumps right now. That's America right there. I don't even know where we're going. I have no idea. Well, there's an American flag over there. You want to go over there? You imagine how much the fucking tires would cost on this sucker? Man, that thing's badass. Wonder if it's got 350 Chevy in it, you think?
Probably, yeah.
Look at the size of that space cock. Oh,
I have a theory if it's the real one or not. I think it's the real one, but they did a wicked paint job on it compared to what it would have looked like going into space. That's my theory.
well, yeah, they fucking give it a Rust-Oleum treatment. How many rattle cans to paint that motherfucker? Is that just a giant fuel tank bolted to a couple of fucking rockets?
Yeah.
I get an erection. There she is, buddy. That thing's awesome. The only thing sucks about this whole minty pile is that. I got a tear in my eye right now. This is America. Look at those motherfuckers. It's got chrome polished muffle bearings, double dual exhaust. They fuel injected the brake lines. Look at that flex pipe. Wonder what that thing's worth. All right, you got all these temperatures, right? You got that. You got that. And you got, you got the space shuttle, and then the Cummins dumpster be over there on the wall somewhere. Is that actually the?
I could have used that last night.
Yeah, we'll grab onto that and give her hell. You got to strap your feet in. That's a good shit. Oh, that's buddy pinching one off.
Hey, partner, come on, you gotta relax. Don't force it. Gonna blow out your O-ring. Drop a lung.
Made by a left-handed Canadian. John. Is it a Princess Auto torque wrench? That guy seems pretty excited about it. That's a Mastercraft wrench right there. Look at that. Mastercraft.
It says Craftsman, buddy.
Oh. She's got crazy eyes.
Have to be ready to do the same kind of
that
jobs
chick knows how to run a
around your head.
Check out that ratchet strap. This is the king of all ratchet straps. Look at that. Oh,
that thing's $50,000.
Man, you get tied down some shit, come home from a dump. What a treat. Look at a bead blaster. Look at that. Man, look at the underside of this prick. You can scratch your belly. That's not actually her tire.
That's it. Yeah.
That's her. No. Really?
It literally is, man.
Well, the manufacture date right there. But what's the rating on this girl? 44 ply. Made in the U.S. America. This ain't no Ling Long.
I love how the font is the same as like the 24.5 Michelin truck tire.
I know, it's awesome. It's the Michelin Air though. The fucking thing came down at 250 miles an hour with 120 ton on it.
You know my favorite part about all this?
What?
They had to try and figure all this out so it would work and then do it.
Yeah.
They couldn't test it. It just did it.
This was not denial in air. I've had goosebumps the whole time I've been in here. What do they got in it for a mill?
Literally a Chevy.
What do they have in it for a mill though? 454?
I don't know. I think it's in the front.
Look at the exhaust pipes on her. It's got the generator pipe.
That's a Ford tailpipe, buddy. Double dual, 460.
What's she got in it for a mill? It's got to have a Chevy motor in it. There's no way it doesn't have a Chev in it. Check out the wood paneling. Fucking mint. Ready? Are you ready for it? Look at it over there. Fuck yeah. Alright, so Nasa, that was fucking mint. Just over the top, tits out of 10. Had a good time. Had an ice cream and a Miller latte from the same outfit. Right from the one stand. It was a good time. But then it was time to go derby in the old fucking Dodge Dynasty. Are you gonna do donuts right now? America? Yeah! America! I mean, what is a rent-a-car, right? Like, why even have a rent-a-car if we're not gonna f*** around donuts, drink some beer, and smoke some cigarettes? Oh, he curbed it! Yeah! Do I got a cigarette going on? Is there a sunset? Ready? Is there a fucking Miller latte? Is there fucking burning tires and V8? Oh, yeah! Alright, well, we spent the whole night fucking smashing beers, smoking darts, and hanging out with old Bruce Jenner at After Hours Diesel. Look at that sick dope, sticky fucking dope. Oh, sick and trick. Dope. Oh, it's the dick and sick dope.
Look,
how sick are those
oh,
sick and dope? Oh, they're even dope and sick and trick, dog. What the fuck is wrong with people? Alright, well, went fiddle fucking around with old Bruce Jenner, and the next day, it was a tow show. Man.
Oh, he's burying his nuts.
I like to bury my nuts right now. Look at him. He doesn't even give a fuck. He's not in Groveville. He doesn't think anybody's gonna shoot him.
It's a Disney squirrel.
Is that what that is? Alright, the tow show was a pretty good time. Just a bunch of minty fucking irons sitting in a parking lot. I got something to tell you for fuck all. I was standing in 100 degrees Fahrenheit in direct sunlight in that fucking parking lot. I was sweating out of places I didn't even know was fucking possible. Alright, so after we left the tow show, we went and hit up a dirty old Waffle House. That was a fucking treat. And the next day, we had to do her. We headed over to the old Freedom Factory. Cletus was having a helicopter and car event that morning. So I got myself a breakfast sandy and a coffee. Went and had a gander at all the minty shit he had laying around there. Well, Cletus, we appreciate you having that outfit opened up for us to go have a gander at. It was a real fucking treat. And moreover, to all you minty fucking Floridians that let us old frostbacks into your beautiful state to have a gander around, minty as fuck. Thank you very much. So as if this trip wasn't interesting enough, old Dallas, before we left, went on an auction site. And he won a bid on a minty old 7.3 liter powered wrecker truck. So we jumped on another plane, headed up to old Minneapolis, Minnesota, and well, this is what unfolded next. Alright, you gotta go see this fucking shipping crate. What in the fuck is going on here? Look at it.
Holy fuck.
That's a 7.3. What the fuck is going on? There's crankshafts in the front yard. What the fuck is going on? There's a Velociraptor.
Look at that fuck.
It's got a fucking, like a proper picker on
no
it.
dash. The steering
What?
wheel was bare steel.
What the fuck?
76 International cab.
This is fucking cool. We found like the coolest place in Minneapolis.
Random.
Fucking A. So they're running everything from up top. That's fucking sweet. Yeah. Yeah, so look at, we spliced every wire so it starts from up top. Oh, that's fucking sweet. That's nice and warm. Alright, so this minty prick was hammered drunk rocking the shit out of this flamethrower. We found these guys at complete random. Dallas and I were driving around trying to find a Dave Portnoy rated pizza place because we'd never been to one, so we wanted to go check one out. And we found these guys just driving around. It's absolutely fucking bizarre. These guys are like hillbillies in the cities. You wouldn't believe it. You don't need to worry about lighting the power lines on fire. Yeah, that's a clean burn coming. What in the f is that?
What the hell is even that?
Am I dreaming right now? Like,
What is going on? You found the weirdest motherfucker. Nobody does this shit.
no, I love this shit. That's awesome. Then there's a fire going up and this thing shows up. Oh, that's the thing he was talking about. Yeah. This is fucking mint. Yeah. Is that cool? Man, my fucking face hurts from smiling. This is fucking mint. Alright, so everything you minty pricks just fucking laid eyes on. We're in the middle of the city. Like, it couldn't be any more in the middle of the city. And all that was like a block that way, for fuck's sakes.
I don't even know what just happened.
That was like, some people, that's their worst nightmare ever. Like, it's Mad Max. That was
That whole city block is a fucking junkyard of awesomeness. Like,
there's just cranks in the front yard, dinosaurs. Yeah, you know, I was doing a cleanup and they got rid of 3 reefer vans full of dinosaurs. Like, who the can say that? So after a bunch of minty fun with those dirty old hillbillies that we found smack dab in the middle of the city, we had a good sleep, couple of fucking morning beers, and we were back on the road to go get the dirty old tow truck. Minneapolis is a greasy fucking shithole. Let me tell you that for free. Hashtag almost got stabbed 100 times. What'd you get?
well, potentially a piece of shit.
Look at that tomato.
I'm the world's best backwards driver.
Oh yeah. What do we got here? I think she's a hot rod.
And look at the cab.
The fuse panel's not ripped the fuck out of it. The steer tire looks pretty good. There's a fucking mill in it. I don't see the, oh, here's oil. It's right on the ad. With new oil though. Fucking A. Yeah, sounds good.
100 million angels singing.
Mint. Minneapolis fucking mint. They come in.
What about this, Julian? Banging Frosty the f***ing snowman. Julian, the vacuum cleaner's my.
It's been sitting a while. Now look at it. It's got Ford Ranger taillights.
I know that truck. That's a Ford Ranger.
What do you think, Dallas? We should come in? And we're off. Here comes Dallas with his pecker in his hand. He's a one ball man.
And he's off to the rodeo.
Alright, so we were worried about top hole in the old girl to see how fast she'd go. But she's doing 60 mile an hour. So that's good. That's better than we thought she'd do. Alrighty, so here we go. The 1,500 mile road trip begins.
Still want to go to Aspen? Oh yeah! We're not even through Connecticut yet, and already you're annoying me. We're really doing it though, aren't we, buddy? Yeah.
Alright, we're just going over this minty fucking pile. We're at a hazardous fart and a minty fucking O'Reilly's. I've never been to an O'Reilly's before. We're gonna have to have a gander at that. But we got one blowing hydraulic hose and it's in the worst fucking spot. So Dallas is in here grabbing some new fucking wrenches. And other than that, the old girl's tip top. We got a seized up fucking brake caliper, so we beat the living out of it with a hammer and hosed her down with the old WD.
Come up here.
Reason 5,645 as to why hazardous fart sucks ass compared to Princess Auto. I mean, you got to pull the screws out of your wrenches before you use them. That's fucking stun. And explain to them what the fuck happened with the sale price.
You also got to be a member to get the sale price. You don't have to be at Princess Auto.
And it costs you $30 to be a member of a country club.
Because only members are allowed in here.
A year, apparently.
But in Princess Auto, it's just free.
It's free.
This place. Yeah, everything else about America is pretty badass. Hazardous fart can lick my ass. All right, I'm greasy as f. Now we're gonna go to O'Reilly's. Are you excited?
Yeah,
I'm
maybe we'll
excited.
see Vice.
All right, well, they got a deal on oil. You want to see the deal?
Man.
It was $20.99. Now it's only $20.99.
What a f***ing deal.
Hey, they're giving this shit away. You fucking pouring it everywhere? Just blame it on the wind and the government.
When they don't line up, it blames the government.
Okay, so we tried out the old ranches. They work good. Went to O'Reilly and I bought myself a fucking bucket of Chem Dip. I don't think we can get this from Pakistan. American made. And Vinny over at Too Cheap to Smoke is always using one of these things. And badass as I think it's basically cancer in a can. And that's how you know it's good. Tell me you're not in Florida anymore without telling me you're not in Florida anymore. Holy Alright, swapped all the hoses out. These fucking minty place here. They let me wash my greasy mitts in there, but she's all good to go. We got full function there, boy. This thing's been sitting a while.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the f*** is that? What is that, Private Pile?
Sir, jelly donuts, sir.
A jelly donut?
Fargo, North Dakota. Look at this fucking guy. Look at him. Just look at him.
What is this, a pony? Oh, he's so handsome. Look at him.
What are you doing?
Driving my brand new truck.
Are you stunned?
Yep.
Are you gonna go weigh it in?
We're gonna weigh it in.
This is an American one too. This is no bullshit communist measurements. America. 6320 on the steers and 7520 or 78. Oh no, we're going up
7960.
call it 8.
So 11,000 pounds? 12,000 pounds?
Something like that. Look at the size of those fucking balls in this buffalo. Gee, but that's a big old set of balls. Stare into his eyes while he pisses. Not even that gay. Dallin! Dallin! Well, we dialed her into old North Dakota for some feed at the old truck stop. Well, wouldn't you believe it? Old Roberts from Roberts Garage bagged ever-living out of his 2 valve to catch up with us and have a good fucking dinner and a bullshit. Then it was back to the highway for some more Billy Big Rigging and piss jugging. What Montana town are we in? It's facing downhill pretty good now that I'm looking at it. A Montana. Cold start. 85 glow plug cycles. Oh yeah. Crisp. Doesn't even smoke. Alrighty, so a few hundred miles later, we come to find out that the radiator design for this truck is an absolute hot pile of shit. And it couldn't keep up to cooling the old girl down, for doing 60 mile an hour. I've seen some fiddle radiator designs in my day, but this one took the cake. So we did an old thermostat delete, kept on trucking. And let me tell you guys this for all. Montana was BEA fucking beautiful. What do you got going on here? Thermostat won't open up.com. I could think of worse places to fucking do all this fiddle fuckery.
It could be minus 40 right now.
Yeah, it could be.
Actually, it probably wouldn't overheat if that was the case. Yeah?
Montana. Fucking beautiful. What a fucking sweetheart. Dallas. How minty is this fucking country? All of it. What a fucking treat. So, do you think that these border people are gonna stick their hand in my asshole?
You hope so.
One can only hope. Hope he's got a nice watch on, he loses it. Alright, back to communists. Why'd you bring me back?
I told you you could stay, but you won't get out. So don't lie to the fans.
Well, we made it across the border safe and sound. The border agents on the American side were real nice to deal with. The border agents on the Canadistan side were all right. They let us through anyhow. You know, you got enough room in my butthole now to stick a fist and flip a quarter. But other than that, we made her across. So I made her back to old Frostbakistan safe and sound. It was about 650 miles from the Coots border. Made her back mint, truck ran flawless. Then I had a video going on where I was building an injector pop tester for the old P7100 injection pump on the old Crummins, for running gear oil through it and completely fucking all the delivery valves.
Idiot.
Just look at this fucking contraption I made.
That is one big pile of shit.
It didn't work, just so you know. So I tried dialing that in. So I had a video plan for that. That was a fuck up. I did an old start on old Cummins dumpster there, and part of that video. I might as well toss her in here. Everything in there is definitely fucking expired, but I mean, do you really need insurance? I'll just drive really nice and they won't pull me over.
Can I get a oh yeah?
But she hasn't been running in a while, and I do know that this hot pile of minty fucking shit had a wicked bad problem with fuel bleeding back, and I'm pretty sure the fuel pump is so it just kept bleeding back and fiddle fucking a guy over. But we're gonna fiddle fuck all that back to life, crank the living shit out of it until the starter glows red, and see if this fucking thing will live. I think it'll be just fine. All right, well let's hit the tickle switch here. Well, that's probably not good and nothing turned on, but it might come on with the key. Are we good? Is she completely dead? This isn't good. Why are you being stunned? Does it need this wire? Oh yeah, no, I'm stunned. I don't know what the fuck I hooked up there. You know, this is the truck that alcohol built, so there's a lot of things on here that probably don't make a whole lot of sense. You don't need to worry about drinking dinner. All right. Oh, all kinds of things excited when you hook that up. All right, man. Well, let's just hose the fucking thing with sauce and see what happens. How much sauce? All of it. commons dumpster fired up. Then I did a couple burnouts, because you're not gonna not do fucking burnouts in the old commons dumpster. And well, after that, the neighbor had me moving some rocks for him over at his place. You know, you gotta move a couple rocks for a feller.
Oh yeah, she's good right there. Perfect. Better straighten the side up a little bit there. Yeah. Ah, she's good there.
Oh, it's not even that heavy. Oh, that box side's still fine. Hold her right to the mat. First gear. Denver. Oh, she got this.
I thought it'd be a lot worse than this. They'll be able to buff this out, no problem.
All right, you got to picture yourself. You're a cop. So this is gonna look good at either 50 feet or 50 mile an hour. Ready? Oh yeah, it's fine. Or you just drink it pretty. Oh yeah, that's fine. Oh, wrong song, right? Wrong song. Right over the dirt, leave it to red oxide primer. Give it 0 fucks. Looks pretty good to me. We gotta wait for it to dry. It's way too shiny. So between that fiddle fuckery and getting all the fiddle fucking done around here that required needing done after all the white shit off, I've been up to my ass in fucking alligators. I got another video on the go here right now. We're gonna go fiddle some, well, it's good, I promise. So anyhow, I figured I'd just make a quick video, let you minty pricks know that the alcohol hasn't taken over my liver just yet. Oh yeah, this one's for Toby and Joe Diffie and Burt Reynolds. Man, all these minty fucking pricks dying, I'm gonna be hard up on the old liquor. If you want to take a tape measure to your liver and maybe send half one in the mail, just make sure you put it on ice. Don't put it directly on the ice. Put it in like an old sock or something. Don't put it in a jerk-off sock. But throw it in the sock, throw some ice on it, throw it in the mail at, P.O. Box 85, Gdale, Alberta. Yeah, I'll just fucking, do an old LS swap for the old liver, and it'll be fine. But in all seriousness, though, appreciate all you minty fucking pricks checking in, make sure I'm not dead yet, because, what is dying from alcoholism, right? You don't even have to worry about it. Oh, yeah, now I also had a flat tire with the Dynasty. I mean, how long can you drive on a flat tire until it's not technically a tire anymore? Dash lights, but we're still going. I mean, if I got pulled over, this thing just identifies as a tire. That's how it works. So thanks for watching this dirty derelict production of me and Dallas bringing that old tow truck home and me taking my liver into the danger zone and, Dynasty rent-a-cars and this, that, and the other. Oh, and thanks again to all the minty pricks that have been buying swag. We've been selling all kinds of stuff. You come over to the store, buy a new design flag, or we got new design stickers, all kinds of shit. So appreciate the fuck out of that. And like always, big hat tip to all you minty Patreons. Thanks for keeping this dirty derelict full of beer and this dirty old truck full of diesel. And keeping my freedom of speech paid for. So until the next dirty derelict production, you minty pricks, keep out your ass. Are you stunned? Are you stunned, dog? Are you good stunned, dog?